In the Sermon on the Mount, when Jesus says in Matthew 5:13, "You are the salt of the earth," he's not just tossing around a kitchen metaphor. Salt carried many layers of meaning. There was this idea that salt was the wit. It was the flavor that gave food its taste, conversation its meaning. In rabbinic tradition, clever, wise, memorable teaching was sometimes called salty. And so Paul's echoing this in Colossians, where he says, "Let your conversation be always full of grace, seasoned with salt," implying that Christian speech should be graceful, but also witty, lively, not dull. In the Old Testament, salt was used in offerings. It symbolized the covenant's faithfulness, its endurance, and its purity. So salt really represents wisdom and wit and witness, but it means something even more. In the Mishnah, which is a Jewish commentary, we see salt as representing, again, the season of wisdom. There's a famous rabbinic proverb that says, "The Torah is like salt, it seasons all foods." Jesus is going to become that in a little while. Later, wisdom is, in another comment, a rabbinic comment, they say, "Without salt, meat is inedible. Without wisdom, a life is intolerable." So Jesus is drawing on all these traditions his hearers would know about salt and the wisdom that's there. They would know when he would talk about it that the Old Testament said that God made a covenant of salt with Israel, meaning it was a lasting and enduring agreement. And if you've ever seen kosher salt, it's flat. It's meant to draw all the juice, all the blood out of the meat, because Jewish law forbid the eating of blood. And so when Jesus says, "You're the salt of the earth," he's also foreshadowing himself and his death, and the death of others like him, because he completes and becomes everything the Old Testament represents.